Man, everything happens at once, right? But anyways, I finally managed to pick up the Amiga 1200 keyboard from a friend of mine. He was kind enough to donate this one. And I just had to test, some. I've been waiting for, I don't know how much, 4 years maybe? 4 years in order to use these keycaps. And finally the day has come. So yeah, I just had to test two of them. But yeah, I need to take all of them off and, wash over it with rubbing alcohol or whatever it's called, and clean it up. And then brand new keycaps, and I'm gonna see if I can find a LED light or something that I can put inside to make it just a very weak ambient light on the inside of the case. I'm gonna see if it's possible. I'm not sure it's possible. It's worth a shot. When it comes to the disk drive, I'm going to go for the Gotek, or at least I'm going to try, because I bought the Gotek for my Amiga 2000, but I never got to use it, so might as well put it into a functional unit. So that's going to be cool. And this baby showed up. This is the Hackberry Pi CM5. I've been showing you guys some photos of it. And basically what it is a portable handheld Raspberry Pi 5. It's meant for hacking and penetration testing and stuff like that, so you can hook up a whole bunch of stuff to it. You have a debug SPDIF or whatever it's called. No, not SPDIF. You have a debug console out there. You have HDMI out. I'm not sure what that one does, but I think that cuts the screen. And USB-C charging and off button. And then a couple of USBs. So the only thing that I was sort of missing on it was an easy volume control, like a up and down button, like we have on the phones. But hey, it's not a phone. It's sort of in between. It's not a phone. It's not an iPad or something like that. The reason I bought it is because there's a level of freedom involved. I could probably have bought like an Android pad or something like that for half the price, probably with better performance as well. But I decided that, you know what, I would like to have the freedom that, if the CM5 suddenly stops working, I can just pick up another one and, plug that in. If I don't like the screen, I can swap that out. You can also swap out the keyboard. So you can actually buy one that is a little bit wider if you want that. And it was really weird to, use a keyboard on these devices. I haven't used that since the, I don't know, 90s or something like that. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, so this is going to be really fun to test on because I have several things that I want to fix. This is a touch display. So the plan is that I'm going to sort of run the Amiga GS desktop on this, and I'm going to sort of build up the install for it basically. And I'll be doing that on my PC, and then just SD card and swap it over. I think that's the easiest way to do it. But truth be told, it's more than possible to sort of connect it to a monitor, mouse and keyboard. And you can actually work on this one if I want to do that. I probably will have to do it, with the startup code and things like that. But it's an excellent testing device. I'm also waiting for the LoRa, the radio USB stick, which will allow me to control then, sending packets or LoRa. And I'm going to try to replicate the Mestastic protocol first, and then I'm going to add my own packet protocol after that. So I'm going to see how much work it is, but yeah, it is doable, which turns this basically into a walkie-talkie plus SMS. So I have a system I want to sort of play around with. But yeah, this is kind of like Christmas and my birthday at the same time. So I think I'm going to start by washing this down. It looks like it can use a good scrub. It's yeah, but yeah, I think it's going to look fantastic with those caps. God, I waited a long time to finish this one. Yeah. Cheers.